Hi, my name is Joyin and I'm an occupational therapist. So I have practiced in the field of weight management over the last 3 years, and my clients range from healthy people who just want to lose a little bit of weight and maintain good health in the long run to people who have weight-related illnesses such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and weight-related infertility issues such as PCOS. So today I'm here to talk about metabolic adjustment, which is part of a program that I use with my own clients. I've had a lot of inquiries about the metabolic adjustment process, so that's why I developed this little introduction video to give people some background as to what metabolic adjustment programs involve, right? And some of the common, first of all, let's go into who would benefit from metabolic adjustment programs, right? And some of the common complaints that I typically get from potential clients includes people who say that their weight is very stubborn, where they say, oh, I'm already eating very little, I exercise a lot, but no matter what I do, my weight just doesn't seem to come off, right? The second group of people that I talk to are people whose weight actually yo-yos. They say, losing weight, not very difficult. The tough part is, I'm not able to maintain it properly. But actually, the secret to maintaining weight is to lose it properly in the first place. I'll actually explain a little. You actually find out why later, as we go on in the second part of the video. The third group of people, they say they've had some success in weight loss previously, but whatever they were doing, has kind of stopped working for them, and their progress has stagnated. They've reached a plateau, and they just don't understand why is it that what I've done before is not working for me anymore. This third group of people can also be people who are experiencing aging, slowing metabolism, and their bodies right now are just not the same as how their bodies used to be, right? So these three groups of people all could benefit from the metabolic adjustment process. But to understand the metabolic adjustment process, first of all, you have to get to know this part of your brain called the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus is the part of the brain that actually controls functions that are out of your control, such as your body temperature, your heart rate, your thirst signals, and also your sleep cycles. Your hypothalamus also controls the hormones in your body, and it also controls your weight. So the good news is, in order to lose and maintain weight, you don't need willpower, right? Willpower would not help you lose and maintain weight. At the end of the day, you would actually run out of willpower. But if you don't use willpower, what can you do? So you have to understand first that your body is going through a situation right now which we call evolutionary lag. And what we mean by evolutionary lag basically means that your hardware is not compatible with your software. In simple terms, your body has not evolved as quickly as your lifestyle. And if you look at the lifestyle we have right now, compared to the lifestyle which we used to have 10, 20 years ago, would you agree that it is very drastically different? But the body which we have right now, compared to the human body of 10, 20 years ago, it still functions pretty much the same. You still have 2 eyes, you still have 2 hands and 2 legs, you still need to breathe air to survive, you still need 5 toes on each foot in order to be able to walk properly. So, what you have is a very ancient, primitive piece of hardware, which is trying to adjust to modern living, which is your software. And what happens when your hardware is not compatible with software? Well, I'm sure most of us would know, right? So what happens right now is that our hypothalamus has got some programs in our brain which used to be very relevant many years ago, when we would go through long periods of time, human beings would go through long periods of time with no access to food. So what happens when you have no access to food for a very long period of time? Your hypothalamus actually has to keep you alive. So what it will do is it will tell your body to do 2 things. It will tell your body to hold on very tightly to whatever resources it has, which is your fat stores, Yes, it will allow your body to use fat as energy. Say, oh, you don't eat, you burn fat. Yes, that's true. But if you don't eat for too long, your your hypothalamus starts to get worried. And then it tells your body to, okay, just allow the fat to burn very, very slowly so that we can keep this person alive until the person is able to get food. And the second thing it does is that whenever you take food, it's going to quickly convert it into fat stores because, it's even more worried about, oh, you don't know when you're going to have food again. And that is how some people, they say, I don't eat anything, I just breathe air and I can put on weight. They're already eating very little, but they just don't understand why they're putting on more weight. So this is one of the reasons. So how are we able to address this and overcome this? The solution is to actually reprogram these settings in your brain through the metabolic adjustment process. Now remember that your hypothalamus basically works as a thermostat in your brain. It detects the internal environment in your body and then gets your body to react accordingly. So if it detects that your body is in a prolonged state of not getting enough food and not getting enough nutrients, it will say, we'll go into something called starvation mode, and we will hold on very tightly to whatever fat you've got and quickly convert whatever food you eat into your fat. And people like this, they find it very difficult to lose weight. They keep putting on weight. So what we're going to do to be able to get the body to allow you to burn fat and function optimally again is to create that internal body environment that actually tells your body, tells your hypothalamus, the body environment should tell your hypothalamus that, oh, it's okay, I'm getting enough nutrients, I'm getting enough of what I need, there's plenty to go around, and so you don't really need to be that stingy about fat burning anymore, you can just let it go, yeah, and, creating that healthy environment in the body, for a lot of people, they know what to do. They just don't really know how to do it, right? It's like, a lot of people, I'm already drinking lots of water, I'm already eating lots of vegetables, I'm exercising, but I just am not able to successfully lose my weight. So all I can say is that weight loss works like a combination lock. And if let's say you've got a combination lock, you've got with 6 numbers for the combination, and you manage to get 5 numbers, you haven't got the 6th one, you're not able to unlock it. So weight loss works the same process as well. I can give you a basic overview of what I do in the metabolic adjustment process in the next video, but how to actually implement it, that will have to depend on your specific individual situation, and that's when I actually sit down with you and actually tailor a program which is suitable for your needs. Help you recognize what is it that you're not doing in order to be able to adjust your metabolism successfully. So that's the end of the first part of this video. If you do have any questions, or you would like to set up a session to inquire about the metabolic adjustment program and see how it can be applied to you, you can actually book an appointment with me through these methods, right? Best if you WhatsApp directly so that I can give you a call. And that's all for today. Thank you everybody for listening. Yep, we'll go into the next one later.